Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. Me and some friends were talking, and we were talking about a certain subject, and I decided to make a video on it because I thought it was a very good, informative subject. And the subject was on what the meta is going to become, because like you had all these like FTKs running around with Trishula and all that BS, and then now you have people saying, oh, Exceeds are going to be OTKs and FTKs and blah 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 blah, and all this other random crap. And and like, it's hard not to get caught up in that because everyone says it, so you just think that automatically and you just repeat it verbatim. But if you actually stop and think about it, it's not just like that. Like there is an FTK running around where if you draw Future Fusion and any other 5 cards, you win automatically. You just win. Well, once we get the Dark Elemental Hero Fusion, whatever thing, you win automatically. But that's if you draw Future Fusion, and if they don't stop it. That's the if. It's not an automatic win. DD Crow, Effect Veiler, MST, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Shien, any of that, boom, game over, you win. No more. They have to play that Future Fusion, and it has to be played unchallenged. So, while it is an FTK, if you get the right hand, it honestly doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work very well. Like, my friend built it, and we were playing against it, and like, we were playing, and he versed my gadget deck. We did the dice roll. I won the dice roll. I literally went Summon Banisher. Scoop. They don't have an answer to it. It's game over. Because they can't play Future Fusion. So it was like, he was like, oh shit. So we went into game 2. He opened. He didn't open with it, but he opened with Gold Sarks. So we Gold Sarks for Future Fusion. He ends. I draw. I'm like, okay, normal summon Fossil Dyna, which, if you don't know, prevents the activation of Future Fusion. And then I set 3 back rows. And we played it out a little bit, because he has some Elemental Hero monsters who can kind of push over Fossil Dyna, but he couldn't do it. I went Fossil Dyna, he tried to push over, Shrink, D-Prisons, etc., 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 shenanigans, as he called it. Stupid gadget shenanigans, and he lost. We did a game 3. I don't remember what it is, but he opened with a crap hand. Like, I just sat there and I beat him down with gadgets. Like, he opened with nothing. I don't remember what he opened with, but it was horrible. It was just horrible. So, I mean, while the deck is an FTK, in my opinion, it's not consistent enough at all. Like, I mean, he played my friend who's playing Samurais, and my friend who's playing Samurai shut him down every game. Like, he FTK'd him 1 game out of 4. Every other game, Shien, game over. Shien, game over. You have to play the Future Fusion, and they have to leave it alone. MST, Dust Tornadoes, anything like that, it's just game over. So, don't get caught up in this, oh my gosh, it's an FTK, oh, we're all going to lose, what are we going to do? No. It's an FTK, fine. But is it consistent enough to take advantage? No, it is not. You're praying to draw 1 card and praying they'll leave it alone. I said, if you go first turn, it's a different situation, but the point is that it's stupid. Nextly, you have people like raging about Exceeds. Oh, Exceeds are going to be like stupid, they're going to ruin the game, they're going to break the game. I said, no, they're not. They give decks that don't synchro the ability to synchro. Gravekeepers, gadgets, Blackwings, if you want. I'm sorry, like, I don't think Blackwings are going to be using Exceeds. All their cards are based on Blackwings. Like, Icarus Attack and Delta Crow and all that crap is based off of the Blackwing monsters. The Blackwings are meant to swarm, not, like, get rid of all their monsters into, like, single monsters. I don't think it's going to work very well. But, it's still an option. So, I mean, that's all Exceeds are. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, Exceeds are going to speed the game up so much, blah, 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 blah. No! The Synchro decks aren't even going to use Exceeds. What good do they have for Exceeds? Look at their deck. Look at their deck. Almost every single monster is a different level. The only ones that would really work is like Tour Guide to the Underworld and I guess Junk Synchron or Debris Dragon. No, not Debris Dragon, because you had to get a level 4 back. So Junk Synchron, yeah, Junk Synchron. That's it. And I don't think there's going to be very many good level 3 exceeds, but if there is, you know, like, I'm just saying it is unlikely they will start exceed summoning. It's unlikely. It just probably won't happen. From what I've seen, it won't happen at all, but it adds more element to the game. Now, does this speed up the game? Everyone says, oh, the game's going faster and faster and faster. Not really. It speeds up the decks that were slow before. So I guess in a way it speeds up half the game. Not the whole game, just half of it. Which isn't bad. I mean, other decks having support like that is good. We want that. You know, we want other decks to be on par with other decks. You know, I'd love to see gadgets come back. You know, Gadget Exceeds. Dude, awesome. I would love that. I'm like, the minute Exceeds come out, if there's some good 4-stars, I'm totally rocking Gadget Exceeds. Like, I'm not even gonna kid you. I'm gonna be running like triple double summon, like triple like ultimate offering. Whee! With shenanigans. Don't forget the shenanigans. I'll be running those. But the best thing to do is go like drop 4 Exceed monsters and then normal summon Fossil Dyna with the ultimate offering. They get pretty pissed at you. But that's just from playtesting and stuff. But I'm saying, you know, like, when you hear someone say something, don't just take it for granted. Stop, think about it, apply your own reasoning and logic from what you've seen, and then, you know, talk about it. Be like, well, you really think they're going to be that broken? I mean, to be honest, you know, what about this, this, and this? What about this, this, and this? And they're going to be like, oh, well, I guess you're right. Because one of my friends, I'll tell you how this all started. One of my friends was freaking out because he got Trishula FTK'd. Some random kid online, he was playing on Dueling Network, Trishula FTK'd him with the Future Fusion thing. And I told him, it's not a bad deck. He's like, dude, it's unbeatable. No, it's not. It's a good deck, but it's not consistent enough. And he only played the kid one time, so he doesn't understand that kid just got lucky. Or the kid cheated. One of the two. Like, he just doesn't understand that. And he was telling me, he's like, no, dude, it's unbeatable. I'm like, okay, well then build it. So he built it on Dueling Network, and I ended up playing him, and some of my other friends played him, and like I said, it just didn't work out. And then he stopped. He's like, well, how did the kid do it? It can be done. It's just not guaranteed. So, you know, basically, just think about it. Stop and think about something before you freak out about it. That's all I'm asking. You know, a simple 2-second thought process. Which is actually asking a lot of people today, apparently. But we won't go there. That's a whole other subject for a whole other video. So this is the Gadget Guru, and I will catch you all later.